Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Dash of Salt, and today I'm going over my top 10 figures from 2024. I have a couple honorable mentions at the start of it because they're not making the list, but they're really cool figures, and I definitely want to talk about them. It's the McFarlane Toys Chris O'Donnell Robin figures. These are from the Batman and Robin and Batman Forever movie. They're really fun. The Batman Forever movie figure has a cloth wired cape. This one has a hard plastic cape, which is not great, but the detailing is fantastic on them. I really love the likeness, and these were fun to pick up. I am planning on getting the Batmans at some point, but just for now I've got these guys. Robin's my favorite, especially Dick Grayson, so really excited to get these guys in the end. Another figure for an honorable mention that I've got is the Real Grade RX-78-2 Granddaddy Gundam 2.0 model kit. This thing is incredible. I got this as my end of the year model kit. I usually try to do one model towards Christmas, New Year's, and this time it was this guy. I found him at Barnes & Noble, picked him up, super glad I did. The detailing on this is incredible. The functionality of him is amazing too. Like if you bend his leg, you start to see moving parts and pieces that kind of get up out of the way. Very clean figure. There's actually the what is it called? The little flyer, the little, oh god, I'm forgetting the term. The little rocket ship that sits inside the torso here. You can actually pull this all apart and get that out. Really awesome model kit. If you're looking for something to do, it wasn't too difficult. There's just a lot of moving pieces to combine. But really awesome model kit. And then the last honorable mention that I have is kind of a model kit. It is actually a 3D printed figure. So this is how I got most of them. One of them that I ordered came pre-assembled, but they just come in little sprues, 3D printed slats like this. And then you can, there's a whole bunch of different colors, different weapons, accessories, all sorts of different things you can get. But when you put it all together, they can look something like this. This is the T13 3D printed figure, and they are incredible. Super fun to build too, not too difficult, but the posability on these guys is insane, and they make for an awesome, cheap army builder if you're looking to do some things. One of the colors I got was, I did like a crash test dummy kind of color. It's yellow and black. And then I got a red and a blue as well. And then I just recently combined them all to make kind of like a Spider-Man color. But the posing on this guy is superb. You can do a lot of really fun stuff. They come with alternate hands, like I said, weapons, and they're starting to do some different like heads for these guys as well. So pick these up. I got mine on Amazon, and you probably find, if you have anybody that 3D prints stuff, I think the STLs are, I don't know if they're free or they cost any money, but really fun build. So that's it for the honorable mentions. We'll jump into the top 10. So for number 10, I've got the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball GT Kid Goku figure, or Goku, but young, small Goku. I'm gonna say small Goku. It's a fantastic figure. The size compared to other SH Figuarts is very small, but still very functional. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart in your hands. The shoulder joints I do have some issue with. They kind of pop off the shoulder. You could probably figure out a way to just secure it a little better. But this is very exciting for other figures in the line to be this small. We're already starting to see some of the Dragon Ball Daima stuff using a scale like this, but I'm more excited to get something like Goten or Trunks, and even a better, smaller Pan than the one we got for the Super movie, Dragon Ball Super. But this guy is fantastic. I love the windswept hair that really adds to a blast effect or some movement. The alternate head and the faces are great too. Figure number 9 and figure number 8 are actually a duo because they are the Jim Gordon Batman and the Rookie Batsuit. for the GCPD. These two figures go so well together. They are my favorite McFarlane toys that I got this year. This one came in a 2-pack, but I actually found him on clearance a little bit later after I initially saw him. He came with Mr. Bloom, and then this Batman came solo packed. They each come with some accessories and alternate head for Jim Gordon here. Even this one comes with the ability to pop out this head right there and put in a Jim Gordon head seated right there. These figures are very nicely sculpted, very nicely detailed. I just really love this duo. They look great on a shelf together. So that is number 8 and 9 respectively. If I had to have a favorite over one or the other, the Batsuit's going to be my favorite just for the sheer size. So figure number 7 is actually going to be number 8, Kaiju number 8. This is the SH Figuarts Kaiju number 8, aka Kafka Hibino in his monster form. This figure is by SH Figuarts, and it is just so well done. I love the detail and the sculpt and all of his plates and scales and musculature. I love the colors that pop out of his, between his muscles there. His 8-pack or whatever the heck that is, his abs right there is super well done. And as you collect more figures from the series, you get more and more faceplates for this figure, which is why I love this. I really love that gimmick. It's a super fun thing that SH Figuarts has been doing, and it just rewards you for collecting more of the line, which we all want to do anyway, but, oh, come on, just focus. But it's a fun way to build your collection and make this figure even better as you go. Figure number 6 on my list is Flygon from the Pokemon Selects Trainer Team series. You can find these guys at Target. I don't know if they're still at your local Target, but I found mine earlier on this year. And this is one of my favorite figures in the whole line. It's a great Pokemon selection. I think Flygon is super underrated. But the posability on this guy is spectacular. The detail is just beautiful. I love how the eyes turned out with the red shield protector over the eyes. And inside they're just, you can see all of the eye structure there too. The wings are a little bit posable. The tail is on ball joints at multiple segments, so you can get it kind of twisted around. There's good movement in the legs as well, and in the feet. And the hands are just kind of where they are. You can definitely move them around and shape them around, but they're just kind of awkwardly placed. That's more of a character design than a figure design. But just a super awesome figure. You can get his head to look way up too. Just a beautiful figure. Like I said, probably my favorite in the whole series. If you haven't picked this figure up and you're a fan of Flygon, I would definitely recommend it. If you're just thinking, well, I'll go with the little battle figure instead, the 3-inch, 4-inch one. Nope, go get this one. This is the one. So for number 5 and number 4, we've got another duo here. This series is the Sonic 3 figure series. And I was just blown away when I got these in hand. I didn't even know that they were coming out. I saw Sonic on the shelf, I picked him up, and I was just blown away at the level of posability that this has for a Jakks Pacific figure and just for a Sonic figure in general. Amazing articulation here. The detailing is superb, and I love the way that they captured Sonic from the movie. My kid's gotten kind of scuffed around, so his nose just needs a little repaint, but I love the way that they put the eyes behind a plastic outer shell, kind of like the Mario figures that were coming out for the movie, but they give this really awesome 3-dimensional ability to his eyes where you can keep having them look at you as you turn. And then Tails and Shadow came out in that wave as well, and those are really fun figures. They're just a little bit clunkier than I would like. And then, speaking of clunky, we got Knuckles here. If he wasn't my favorite character from Sonic, he might not make the list because these outer parts of his head are just so dang hard and in the way that you can't hardly turn his head unless you really try to muscle it up and over, and at that you can only get one shoulder coming out right here instead of over here. And that's about it for Knuckles. I really wish they'd used a softer bit for this whole cap of his head and these, and then it would have worked out so much better. But it's still a really beautiful figure. Just looking at this, I just hear Idris Elba's voice. Like I said, my favorite character from the franchise and from these movies specifically. So really fun to have this. If I had to give it, it would be number 5 and number 4 here. This Sonic figure is just too freaking good. When you can't get an SH Figuarts, you'd hope for Tons and Arts Toys to make it instead. This figure is incredible. Coming in at number 3, we've got the Warped Vengeance Wrath Unbound figure A of part A or B. This figure is the Bojack Unbound version of Future Trunks, complete with a ripped shirtless jacket, his sword with multiple different straps in case you want to use a different look, and comes with Super Saiyan hair and a baby Trunks, which was the big selling point for me getting this one over one of the other versions, but I just love the way that this figure looks. Multiple faceplates, multiple hand options like you'd get with any SH Figuarts, a sword that works with its sheath, and just the complete look for what I would like with the Trunks figure. Definitely coming in highly ranked. I just got this right here at the end of the year, but it definitely ranks high among my top figures. This is one that I've had on my list for a good while of this version of Trunks. And it is also compatible with the SH Figuarts version. You can head swap them seamlessly to get that short purple hair, or get the shorter Super Saiyan hair as well. So here's the Namek Saga Bulma holding baby Trunks. And the detail on this figure is just awesome for such a little pack-in. It comes with 2 different sets of arms, and then also 2 faces. You either have his happy, oh Bulma, either have his happy face here, get that to focus, or you can get a sad crying face. And it's just such a great little accessory to add to this figure. Here's a look at that crying face for baby Trunks. Number 2 on my list is going to be the SH Figuarts Romance Dawn Monkey D. Luffy. This is the beginning of the series. Luffy, this is my iconic version of him because I haven't seen a whole lot of the later stuff. I've definitely seen the earlier stuff. And this is the figure that I definitely wanted when the line started. I believe last year, 2023, okay, so technically 2 years ago, the Assault on Onigashima Luffy was like number 7 on my list. And this guy, he just moved up all the further because, again, this is one of those ones where the more figures you buy in the line, the more faces you get for this guy. So the more accessories you have for him. And also, you can part swap with the other version if you want to. So you could have the other version's yellow shorts and the blue shorts here with the closed up button shirt. You could, just keep switching stuff around if you wanted to. And my number 1 figure for 2024 is going to be the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Gohan from the Cell Saga. This is a 3.0 styling of a figure that we got, I think it's the 3rd figure in the entirety of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z line. And now they're including a cloth cape, windswept head, and just all the accessories that you'd need for this figure. They did not include a Super Saiyan 2 head or a, black-haired version of the figure, which is okay. I'm really excited to just get this figure itself. And I'm hoping that if we get Super Cell or Perfect Cell this coming year, I'm hoping a re-release of that figure that he would include the Super Saiyan 2 head of this figure here. So this is number 1, guys. This is number 1 for me. Getting him in hand like this after such a long time of having an older figure that needed to be updated, we finally got this one, and chef's kiss. Number 1, definitely. But anyways, guys, that's my top 10. If you've stuck through this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't ramble too much. But yeah, there's a bunch of figures that I didn't get yet that are either in my, waiting to be shipped or stuff I just got to go back and get from 2024. And those figures will probably be shuffled over to 2025 if they're that good, and could be on next year's list as well. So very excited for this year. There's a lot of fun stuff coming out. I hope you guys are following me. Stick around and see what I post. Some more toy photography, plenty of toy photography coming out this year. And just hope you guys have an awesome 2025. I know I will. We'll catch you guys next time. I am vengeance. I am the law. I am Baby Trunks.
Hey.
Unnecessary head swaps.